previous Orcane.
It's Bouncing Whale. It's a totally different move. I don't know what you're talking about.
Totally distinct.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all copyrightable.
In the most important way, legally distinct.
I called my lawyer. He
the
said
most
it's fine.
important distinction.
So, well, then this is your character, right? So tell me about this matchup.
Honestly, I'm very curious how this matchup changed with like pre and post nerf.
Mm-hmm.
Because one of the big things is that, like, yes, it is hard to kill Orcane. He's very heavy. His survivability is great. If he doesn't, your job is to get him off stage when he doesn't have a funnel. You can just kill outright with some of the wrap setups. But if he doesn't have a puddle, that's when you can actually use Orcane's like really strong suit of edge guarding. But if they do, then you kind of have to make a hard call out on like, am I guarding the ledge or am I trying to figure this out? Because usually it's not in a spot where you can cover both.
Even with Maypul's speed, like sometimes you can feint one and then go to the other. It is a commitment. Particularly like you see, it's all the way to the right on the stage.
Well, and the thing is, because of the current version of the side special, you don't have to worry. You can just throw out an invincible back air, an invincible nair. If they're marked, those will both lead to tether setups at the right percents. Like, it is rough for Orcane if there isn't the puddle. Now, the new Bouncing Whale doesn't help as much with the recovery. You can still get those invincible moves out, but it's not the free hit because there is a hitbox.
Yeah.
But Orcane's going to kill you way faster now because they have a new tool to use on the offense.
Yeah, and if your up special is like popping over the ledge, right?
Yep.
I've seen that Bouncing Whale just like nail you at the ledge.
You're not sweet spotting. You do see a Terry on stage. Shout outs to Horticulture. Ooh, that nair's going to do it.
Real nice drop zone reversal.
Maypul's recovery is phenomenal, especially with that helicopter up air. But she is one of those characters where she does get clipped. She can die at 40.
Yeah, you count the resources, right?
Feast
so like,
or famine, yeah.
If any one of the resources is gone, you can then like pretty much track what they have to do on a recovery and then follow it.
It's the community affectionately named hamster death. Some characters are just liable to dying very early. Olympia is one of the other ones. Maypul's is just interesting because the rest of the recovery is really good, but if they get clipped at 40, suddenly it's like, I can't do any of it now. What do I do?
You need that exact flow.
Ooh!
Oh.
That'll surprise anybody. No matter how many times you see it, you are not immune to having an Orcane slide all the way across the stage and jump scare you. Tether up, doesn't matter. You don't even get to play the tether minigame.
I thought he was going to tether earlier.
I did too. But sometimes you're just, if the percent isn't like exactly where you know it's confirmed, you're a little trigger shy.
Okay.
Because then you lose it. I know some players are like, yeah, I'm going to do it until they prove that they also know the percents where they can be mashing air dodge. Okay.
Oh, that was scary.
I don't know if it would have killed.
Yeah.
But it definitely was going to put Maypul in a rough spot. It's out. We're looking for that nair.
Wow.
We're looking for that back air. That should be a dead Maypul. Wow, Tiggy proving that win in pools wasn't a fluke.
Yeah, again, just persistence off the side. Those drop-down neutral airs, man, they're just so disruptive. They interrupt your flow on the recovery. The recovery can get you up there from down in the depths, but you need all of your resources.
Well, unless you're playing someone who's very confident in edge guarding like that, Maypul's game plan is usually like, I can survive if I can get to the wall. Because I have a wall cling, I have that helicopter up air, I have my options. If the person is stopping me from getting there in the first place, it's just harder for Maypul to go high without being like super hard punished on the landing.
Yeah, and even a soft hit of that neutral air is going to be enough to like get you away from the wall.
And that's what I meant when I was like the hamster death, you get tapped. It's not that you need like the strong back air or you need a kill move. You just need to hit Maypul at all when they're down there.
Yeah, literally anything.
As long as you don't hit them up.
Well, so as you mentioned, one of Maypul's favorite stages has appeared in this game number 2. But it's a counter pick.
It is a counter pick. It is I mean, obviously.
Oh.
I love that.
I thought the controller DC'd. Nope. I was stuck.
Sometimes you just gotta slow walk.
It was just so consistent.
Are they a box player, maybe?
Yeah, you know, you can't really
the
see them
hands
on the camera, but I saw they were leaning forward, like, towards the table in a way. So maybe the box is on the table.
Ooh, the keyboard style, the sandstorm.
All right. Get the poke with the up air. Nothing too fancy about that KO, but it's a KO.
Exactly. You don't get bonus points for doing a cool kill.
You really don't.
Non-bracket anyways. They're both just clipping each other. Is this the dash is a little too far?
Oh, they both wave dash back. And look, again, how low can you go? With that puddle, Tiggy is not afraid.
Orcane just flying around right now.
Showing the move. Melon's movement was exceptional earlier today. Tiggy's movement.
I think Tiggy's is even better. Also, Tiggy's so confident. When they get the hit, they are instantly like, I know what my next option is right away. Okay, we're not at tether % yet. That really starts becoming a guaranteed confirm at like 140-ish. It varies on character and opening, but that's the like, this will work basically with any opening kind of thing.
Particularly with heavier Orcane, right? That number's probably going to change in the next patch.
That's why, like, that is the, like, if that was at 140, that would have probably connected against any character. That's the, like, I'm being safe.
Oh, okay. That's like snake down throw %, to use an ultimate analogy. Oh,
holds up, doesn't matter. You get the second one.
All right.
Yep, that is the minigame. You hold up, you get out of the first one. Because you SDI it up, and then the final hit doesn't kill. You hold to the side, and then they might nair. Ooh, back air.
Pretty good DI on both of those strong hits. And look how low Gusta was trying to go there to avoid the nairs.
And Tiggy, even not getting that neutral air, is just like, I can force you all the way down. You have to force Maypul very far down for them not to be able to get back if they already got to that wall.
And that was like almost at the bottom blast.
Okay, what's our option? We get the reverse. We do not do another one, but we get a grab off of it. We're tech chasing.
That was a pretty sick whole exchange. It's not even over yet as this ledge trap continues. Okay, no, sneaking by.
Ooh, oh, no!
Oh.
I think it was supposed to be like Waveland on or something.
Waveland regrab or... Okay, that should do it.
Should be it. Yeah.
Maybe playing with your food just a little bit there at the end. Hard to say when it was probably more likely just a misinput there. Tried to get that Waveland on the platform.
Yeah, I don't think that was a, like, I'm trying to mess with them. I think that was a, like, oops. Sometimes you just mess up.
Cleaned it up in the end, though, and that's what matters. So we are going to game 3, tied 1 apiece. Going to the big stage.
The low poly.
I like the low poly.
Same. I've said I would play an entire game in this art style.
I didn't really like the low poly Clarin skin until I got the Samus recolor. Or
I love the low poly
the orange and red, legally distinct recolor.
I didn't realize that she had a Samus version. I like it.
Oh
no! Did you see the player cam?
like I got by that.
Sometimes you're just like, hey, I can connect a strong. And I bet they think I'm going to do a combo move. Let's see.
You have to DI a certain kind of way to die at 86 as pre-patch Orcane on Fire Capital.
Yes. And that way is I thought they were going to down tilt. So I held hard out.
And so now with this lead, Gusta can play it slow and steady here.
And even though Gusta did win that game, we haven't seen Gusta with like a solid lead for early on. It's all been really back and forth. The double, and you were hit some long enough that you couldn't get back to the puddle.
Yeah.
You had to do the double. You could not just hope that they weren't going to be able to get back.
Yeah, that purely reached the spike hitbox. Oh. Coverage looking good here for Gusta.
Because you know that Tiggy was just mashing up special to be like, if you mess up, I am out. Oh my god.
Just
Yeah.
I think just thought that Maypul would go up at a different timing, and then.
But also, like, you, like, I DI'd hard out, died at 80 on Fire Capital. I got double dunked. I died very early there, too. Sometimes you just got to be like, all right, GG, we go next. Like, let's see what the next stage has in store. Let's reset the mental.
Yeah, that one didn't work out, but there's still games left to play with, right? When you have a stock, there's a chance.
Yeah, I don't think we would have quite seen that if this was the last game.
Right.
Both these players are making it into top 24. They are fighting to see who makes it in winners, who makes it in losers.
Not entirely sure how these matches feed into each other in the second half of the bracket, but face the opponent you're against right now, right?
Yep. I mean, I'm one of the people where I don't like knowing who I have to fight. Especially, I don't like knowing who I have to fight if I win the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is so hard for me to stay, like, centered and not start overthinking. Like, I just need to be in the zone for the match that I have in front of me right now. The minute I'm like, oh, well, if I win, then I have to fight this character. I don't know that matchup as well. Means that I just will lose before I get to them and be like, I spent a while getting anxious about this for literally no reason.
Oh, exactly. The mental side of the game is something we can always be working on.
Okay.
Ooh. Trading
the
strong.
Shield up, doesn't get the seed on. We're dash dancing around that puddle, trying to threaten. Yeah, that is like, it basically extends the threat zones. Very literally with using like the puddle-empowered smashes. That was a crazy call out on the up air, actually. Great job.
Makes a ton of sense, though, because we saw how going down to the wall has not worked out at all for Gusta.
So Gusta started going higher and higher, and now Tiggy's like, now that you go high, I can start throwing out the up airs.
And that mental reset seems to be in good shape here for Tiggy, at least at the start, because this damage is racking up again.
Yep.
Able to even turn back to the puddle for that down strong. More nairs.
And like I was saying, the strongs obviously extend the range of your threats, but using bubbles, it basically not quite the same as throwing a trap out on the stage, but it is you now have to worry about so much more if we're fighting in the puddle area that Orcane can control. It adds so much more to the mental stack. It adds so much more to the options that Orcane can cover, that the Maypul has to be worried about.
Well, that puddle is now far to the left.
But as we fight towards it.
Yeah, then Gusta turned around the forward tilts, I think for that exact reason, right?
Well, because it's also one of those things where you fight a low level, like a not as good Orcane, you can honestly use it to your advantage. Just be like, all right, you're gonna pop bubbles too early. I'm gonna parry consistently.
Right.
But Tiggy's playing way smarter than that.
Yeah, the bubbles specifically have been used less and less. It's just kind of there.
You are scared of it, and that's what matters more than actually getting the hit. Hey, we've evened it up. I was going to say Tiggy's down, but not out.
Yeah, now we are in a last stock situation. If Gusta can win this, that will move on in the winner's bracket. Tiggy trying to keep the run alive, but again!
No!
Another missed up special to the ledge.
Yeah.
The timing on that.
I thought we were going to get another game 5. I really did.
The timing on those just started to slip a little bit more. We saw it on that second stock as well.
Yes, yep.
Gusta knew when those callouts were going to try to make it to the ledge and just waited.
Yeah, and Tiggy was making some great adaptations at the end there. Like we were saying with the, I forced you to go low, now you're going high, I'm calling this out. I'm very, very impressed by Tiggy.
Yeah, really fun Orcane to watch. We'll get to see some more of him in the lower bracket. These players did make it into top 24, but that will be Gusta moving on into the winners quarterfinals of Combo Breaker.
Yes, it is. And you are going to be seeing Tiggy in the loser's side.
But you won't be able to see him for a little bit, and you're going to see us in about 3 minutes or so because we got to go to an ad break.